The Dodgers are the best team in Major League Baseball, quite literally. Hey, this is Mike Nelson of Dodgers Digest. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. 5% of you are subscribed. I want to thank those that have already subscribed, but 94% of you have not hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any big Dodger news. Let's get right into it. The Dodgers are now the best team in Major League Baseball. They have defeated the Milwaukee Brewers 5-2 in a big win in Wisconsin. As we talked about here on the show going into tonight, this was a big series for the Dodgers, trying to, build a bit of a lead on the Brewers, who were catching up on them. They were only a game back for that number 2 spot in the National League. Well, guess what? After today's game, the Dodgers are number 1 in the National League. That's right, number 1 in the National League as we speak. They have a half-game lead ahead of the Philadelphia Phillies and are currently the best team in Major League Baseball. There's a couple teams in the American League that are tied with the Dodgers in terms of records, but they are the best team in the National League. You got to be excited if you're a Dodger fan after tonight's win. 5-2 win on the road, and you're ahead of the Phillies. I mean, the Phillies have been the best team all season long in the National League, basically. I mean, they even beat the Dodgers 2 out of 3 last week here at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers only beat them once all year, 1-5 against the Phillies this year. But who's in first place? The Dodgers are. That's right, the Dodgers are in first place in the National League, a half-game lead on the Phillies. Of course, that could all change in the next few days, but the Dodgers got to be, pumped up after tonight's win. It was a great team win. The only, caveat, or the only, negative aspect of tonight on Monday, August 12th, outside of having an earthquake here in the LA area, which was pretty bad, but hopefully everybody's okay out there. We definitely felt it here in California. The only negative aspect as well when it comes to the Dodgers is the D-backs and Padres both won tonight. Yes, that's unfortunate. The Padres unfortunately beat the Pirates 2-1. The D-backs defeated the Rockies. D-backs that actually came back and won. So the Dodgers didn't gain any ground there. It's still 3.5. And that's what makes this win even more important, because had the Dodgers lost, it would only be 2.5. And the Dodgers and Brewers would be tied right now, with the Brewers having 2 games less played. That's why the Dodgers now have a 2-game lead on the Brewers. Every win in this series in Wisconsin is going to be huge, because this is going to separate them from the Brewers farther and farther, or make it even closer. That's what the Brewers are going to be thinking in their clubhouse. Let's try to get this closer. But Dodger fans, we want the Dodgers to keep on winning. Got my blue light on here on the mic today for a Dodgers win. Well, we're going to have a blue light on anyway, because this is a Dodger blue. Got to keep it true blue here. But anyway, the Dodgers defeated the Brewers 5-2, and they were led tonight by Clayton Kershaw. That's right, Clayton Kershaw. I know I've criticized him in the past, not just on this show, but on other shows I've done. But this guy was great tonight. 5 2/3. He gets the W, 3 hits, only gives up 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Kershaw was dominant all night long, really showing a vintage Kershaw performance, really showing that this guy can be an asset still on the team. He could still be a player that the Dodgers can rely on come playoff time. That's what Clayton Kershaw proved tonight, that he can be relied upon in the big games. We really thought about this, whether Clayton Kershaw can be the guy or not when crunch time comes. But Clayton Kershaw proved tonight that he can be. He can be that pitcher. He can be the guy the Dodgers can rely on when things are tough, and especially pitching in a tougher environment tonight in Wisconsin. Yeah, it wasn't that loud. It was kind of a letdown. Wisconsin fans, you can't beat us. Dodger fans are the best. There was probably a bit more Dodger fans there tonight than Brewer fans, although I'm over-exaggerating a bit. But the Brewer fans were not very loud tonight. Dodgers took advantage of that, and Clayton Kershaw was great. He really showed that he had control in this game. He didn't give up. He pitched a controlled game. He didn't really run into too much issues, and only gave up, 1 run. I mean, the guy was great all night long. 5 2/3. He gets a W. First win of the season, right? 1-2 now, if I'm not mistaken, for Clayton Kershaw. And very happy to see Kershaw get the W tonight in this win against the Milwaukee Brewers. And also, another aspect of tonight's game is Mookie Betts gets a home run, a 2-run shot in his return to baseball. Got to remember, Mookie Betts has been out for the last almost 2 months, and he gets a home run, a 2-run homer. Let's take a look at that 2-run shot. It happened in the third inning when the score was 0-0. And look at Mookie Betts getting that home run, coming up big, just getting it over the wall there. A 2-run shot, his second up bat, home run, 2-0 Dodgers. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. I was definitely clapping, going crazy with this home run as a Dodger fan. Seeing Mookie Betts run around the bases, they can't believe it on the sideline. They can't believe it in the dugout. The Dodgers needed that shot. Mookie Betts delivered, gets a big home run. And that's what Mookie Betts has been all about in his Dodger career. Delivering when the moment counts. Yes, Mookie Betts' playoff numbers with the Dodgers haven't been the best the last couple years. But in 2020, Mookie Betts was clutch. And I'm expecting a clutch Mookie Betts in the 2024 MLB playoffs because Mookie Betts is motivated to win a World Series. The Dodgers have all the pieces in place. And a win tonight against the Brewers really makes you excited that maybe this team can come through, can figure it out, can win the big games, especially on the road. I mean, the Dodgers can let's say win 3 games in this series. I mean, they're going to have a 4-game lead on the Brewers. Think about that. The Dodgers can find a way to win 3 games in this series. They can have a 4-game lead on the Brewers, and the Brewers can start thinking about playing in that wild card round. It's that simple. Especially, let's say the Phillies start losing some ball games. The Dodgers can essentially build a lead on the Phillies if they can win some games here in Wisconsin. So, Dodgers got to keep it up. Got a big win tonight. Bullpen came through, held on to the lead, which is what you need. Ohtani got a 2-run shot. That's not news. The guy's going to keep getting home runs, having a historic season for the Dodgers, or just in baseball in general. I mean, Ohtani is making baseball history every time he goes up at the plate. The guy has been amazing, and it's just been really fun to watch this season. This has been one of the most fun Dodger teams to watch in the last few years. I mean, I know the Dodgers have been basically dominant when it comes to the standings and dominating baseball year in, year out outside of the playoffs, but this year just feels different. This year feels definitely different if you're a Dodger fan because you have Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani came into the Dodgers as the best player in the game, and he's showing that night in and night out. He's still the best player, and he hasn't even pitched this season. Imagine next year when Shohei Ohtani gets on the mound and starts pitching. He's going to even show, he's going to even make history, make even more history. So I am definitely looking forward to next season already, and we haven't even finished this season. Let's get through this year, though, and win a World Series, right? Now the Dodgers have 3 more games in Wisconsin. Let's hope for another W tomorrow and to build on that lead. Let's get it up to 3 games tomorrow and keep the Phillies behind us. Because the Dodgers, come on, we're always going to be better than the Phillies. Make sure to subscribe to Dodgers Digest for more Dodger news.